Hey y'all, hey, I'm back with some more free game. This is my room, and it's super dark in here because it's been hot all day in Texas. Um, Very hot. It's like a heat advisory. So I've just been chilling, and now that the sun done went down, or starting to go down, I literally had to put something up over my window, like real ghetto. Anyway, I made this video to give some game about professionalism for anyone, really. This could work for, but this is more so professionalism for black men. Okay. Um, I was just on Facebook earlier. Oh, before I get into this, make sure that you like and subscribe, and make sure you're ready to receive. Okay. Excuse me. So I know my fans are on, so I'm gonna try to, be a little louder. So hopefully you can hear me well. All right. So basically, I was on Facebook. A good friend of mine and my old stylist had went live, talking about some really great things and dropping gems and some free game herself that was so powerful. And people were commenting on it, and one guy in particular commented and said, what advice can you give to black men, and how they can get ahead, because everybody views us as criminals, and because of that, a lot of black men won't get anywhere. And I feel like that mentality is a cop out. It really is, because for two reasons. Number one, if you're not a criminal, then nobody is just going to automatically think you're a criminal unless you are presenting yourself in a manner that is unprofessional when you go to do professional shit, or go to do things that require you to, be in a professional space, or you're trying to get money for your business or whatever your endeavor is, or you're trying to get some sort of help with whatever your endeavor is. Like, no one's automatically just off top. Like, I understand we're stereotyped, but it's based on how you present yourself that solidifies that stereotype. It's like seeing someone in one light and then seeing someone in another. It's the perspective is going to be different, right? The other thing is, even if you aren't criminal or have been one, there's ways to get around that. There are resources for you. Okay. When people go to jail and prison, that's for reformation. And people might say, oh, prisons is bad, blah, blah, blah. It is, and there's a lot of innocent people there, or whatever. That's here nor there. There are resources that are there while they are in prison. There's been so many people that have gotten their GED while they're in prison, gotten a degree while in prison, started businesses while they're in prison, all types of things. And then you get out of prison, and you have, in many states, there are, many cities and states, there are programs for felons that you can get into. The problem is that a lot of our black men want to be able to walk in a business, and or some sort of entity that they want to do business with or collaborate with. They want to walk into a bank and ask for money. They want to, present themselves. They want to walk into a job, or a job interview, or a job opportunity, like a job fair that they're giving interviews or whatever. They want to walk into these spaces looking like what they don't want to be perceived as. And that is the issue. For real. All of this is based on their mindset, okay? Because the black men that I know that, excuse me, that get up every day and make sure that, what their attire is clean and pressed, matching or, coordinated, not wearing ripped jeans to everything, and ripped all the way down with different, you know, graphic stuff on it and stuff. I mean, the fashion is fashion. There's nothing wrong with being fashionable, but you have to know what type of fashion you're supposed to be wearing for what you're trying to do and what you're trying to accomplish, or else you won't accomplish it most of the time as a anybody, but especially as, of course, a black man. If you already know that there's a stigma that's associated with someone seeing you come in, why would you not present yourself in the best way? It is what it is. Even if you don't have a lot of money, if you're starting off from the bottom and, maybe you just got out. Maybe you didn't just get out, but you just, you don't have a lot right now. There are ways to just make yourself look presentable and clean cut, and it's not expensive. You can get some trousers at Walmart. You can get a button up at Walmart. You can get some loafers at Walmart. You can get some nice tie up shoes, for men at Walmart. You can go to stores like Burlington, TJ Maxx. Wait, is TJ Maxx even open anymore? Shit, I'm old. But Burlington, what's another one out here? They have like DD's. It's really, really cheap. Stores like Marshall's, Target, anywhere. Like Sears. I don't know. Wherever that is having a sale. There's even thrift shops. There's thrift stores that might have a whole 3-piece suit in that mug for $10. You got to get resourceful in order for you to get where you want to be. You can't make excuses like, oh, I'm a black man, and they're already thinking that I'm a criminal, so this is how I ain't going to be able to get ahead. It's like those two things, no. That's not accurate. So I really need for my black men to understand that you have a choice. You have a choice in your success. You have a hand in your success or non-success. Okay? And if you choose to not present yourself correctly, you will never get what you trying to get. I know someone who was looking to get a space in it's like a let's say you have a gas station or some other store entity that has a restaurant inside of it, right? And he said he saw that there was a restaurant in there. Then whoever had the space had stopped cooking in there, and they basically shut it down. But it was still a kitchen, already together kitchen. So whatever work that the previous business had put into it, as far as all the equipment that was there, or maybe whoever owned the building originally, maybe they're the ones that put that in there, and they just got it set up for someone to come on in and cook. Whatever it is already together. Stoves, countertops, the little glass that go, in the front, so that there's a barrier between the food that you're serving and the people standing on the other side. I'm talking, sink. Of course, you got your water. Everything is already set up. All you got to do is come in there, clean, wipe shit down, bleach shit down, have your food supply and get to cooking. All you gotta do is worry about your inventory and what signs you're gonna put up, and signage and pricing, and boom, let's get it going. Cause everybody eat. This Texas, this is easy. The space wasn't even a lot. The space was like a cheap space, a steal. It was under $1,000, okay, to rent this already together cooking space. And this person can cook, and I know they would have did well in it. They would have had the skill to be able to do well in it. They went in there and they said that they asked someone, how much they wanted for the space. That's how they found out that it was under $1,000, and that I know of, nothing else came of it. And I said, well, what did you have on when you went in there? He's like, oh, I had on my jeans. I was looking good. Looking good. Let's just make sure we understand. Looking good and looking professional is two different things, okay? The stuff that we wear day to day, to go to work or go to the mall or whatever, that is not what you wear when you're trying to go get something, when you're trying to go conduct business, when you're trying to be appealing, when you're trying to stand out professionally. It just does not work. And I don't understand why, like, so many people don't get it, but especially the people that we're talking about right now. I don't get it. I don't understand, like, how, like, we all watch TV. We all have watched TV at some point, whether we watch a lot of it or a little bit or whatever. When people are going to work in an office or in a business, what they have on a business suit, or they have on something like business casual, okay? Something that looks like professional. That's what they have on. Especially if they don't already have that position. Now, sometimes once we already have a position, now we might be a little more casual. Especially on Fridays or something like that. Maybe they have this jean day, or okay, cool. But even on jean day, you're still not coming with ripped up. If you're trying to put yourself in a professional standpoint, you have to put yourself also in a professional light. And you can't expect someone to just give it to you. And you can't blame it on I'm black. There's way too many successful black people for people to have a leg to stand on with that anymore. That leg is gone. We kicked it out. Let's just stop the madness. Just because you black and male does not mean, oh, I can't get ahead. Fuck that. That's an excuse. That's a cop-out. I'm so sorry. There's too many resources. There's never a lack of resources. Only a lack of resourcefulness. I'm going to say that one more time. There's never a lack of resources. Only a lack of resourcefulness. Okay? So back to the story. The young man, of course, ended up not getting the spot. And now I go over there and see who has the spot. Oh, someone who doesn't even look like us. Okay? Shortly thereafter, him telling me that he had looked at, to see if he could get it. I'm like, so when you came in, like, did you have any paperwork, to show them, hey, anything regarding that you have a business or a business plan? We have, it's 2023, guys. There's so much stuff that we can use to our advantage. You could literally go on, like, Chat GPT or like Open AI and use their Chat GPT on there, and you could type in create a business plan for a food truck selling tacos, okay, or create a business plan for a food stand, because that's pretty much what this is, but it's inside of like a gas station or a mart over here that sells like more than just gas. It's like a little mini grocery store or whatever, and then they have this little little restaurant. So you could have used that. Print it out, put it in a binder, baby. Make it look great. Make sure you've read it over and edited whatever that you need to, and have it together. You'll be surprised what $1. I mean, you can go to the Dollar Tree and get a binder, like one of those, it's like a little sleeve thing. If you've ever had to turn in a paper anywhere, it's like literally a binder, and there's like two, little plastic sheets, on there that make your presentation look professional, because it's not just naked paper, it's in something. You could also put it in an actual binder, like with a three ring thing, or you could put it in like a manila folder, anything. He could have came in there with a staple. I mean, a folder is better or something like that, but still, with that, some trousers, some slacks, or even just some plain blue jeans, no rips, a button up, could be a short sleeve button up, could be a polo. Yes, a polo with some jeans, or and some kind of simple tennis shoes, not no over the top, whole bunch of different colors, Jordans or something. It could have been some Forces, some white Forces, jeans and a polo, or some loafers, jeans, polo, bam, decent haircut, clean shaven, or line your beard up, smell good, have your shit together, nails clean. You ain't gotta have no, manicure, but look decent, look like somebody who is for real, and actually have a plan, actually have like a something, or even if you didn't have a business plan together, if you look the part, and you go in talking and saying, well, I have this, I have that, I like to open this up, talk about dates, certain definite things, when is as soon as I could do this. I'm looking to open up August 1st, and what do I need to do, who do I need to speak with in order, like asking those types of questions, articulating ourselves, looking the part, looking professional. If you don't know how to do those things, reach out to some people who do. If you don't know how to present yourself, reach out to some people who do. Success leaves clues. But one thing we can't do is sit up and make excuses just because of the color of our fucking skin. The shit is tired. The shit is old. Like, we just had a black president. Come the fuck on. Like, for 2 terms at that. There's too many. There's too many of us doing amazing things, male and female, for that to still be an argument. And I was just so irritated by him. Like, I got to say something, because what the hell? Because there's got to be other people who feel like, oh, that's my barrier. There's resources out there. Google or look up your local. This would be like City Hall. Excuse me. Most cities, if you Google your City Hall, they should have resources on their website regarding stuff for felons. You may even be able to work for the city. Like City of Dallas here hires felons. You just have to sign up, go online, submit, your resume, or fill out the application, and then you fill out something regarding you being a felon. You don't have to lie about it or anything like that, and they will hire you, making fairly good money, make sure you check out your city, wherever that you live, their City Hall. Also, like if there's like the unemployment offices, of course, since COVID, a lot of people don't go into a place, so everything online. You could go into a place and they might have some great resources on site, but those same resources that are on site are usually available online as well. So look up your unemployment website for the state that you're in. And I guarantee you there's a gajillion resources on there for people who are needing to find opportunities, for people who, you know, are have been laid off, people who are felons, all of that. Like there's so much opportunity out there for people to develop and grow. Um, but if you don't present yourself accordingly, you will never see that success that you're trying to see in that particular realm. Now, if you are not trying to go into some sort of business or something where people are going to have to purchase things or do things with you based on, you know, just what they perceive in that light. Let's say maybe you want to be in construction. Maybe you want to be a truck driver. Um, Maybe you want to do something regarding some other trade. Um, Maybe you want to be in the music industry or whatever. Even a lot of these things still require you to look the part, look professional when you're initially coming aboard, because you want people to take you serious, you know. But it's possible, like if let's say you want to be a stylist. Well, if you want to be a stylist, you need to come with style, you know. And maybe if your style's over the top, you're trying to style, you know, some rapper or something that, you know, has some eclectic style. Maybe that's how you're going to present yourself so you can better align with them. I don't know. But for the most part, you still have to come initially looking professional if you want to get ahead, if you want to get what you want. I really hope this helps somebody. I know that a lot of things seem common sense to me, but might not be to others. And when I come across something or think something or whatever, I'll just share it and give you some free game on what I know about the topic and what I've learned thus far regarding said topic. So I'm glad that you listened, and make sure again that you like and subscribe. Y'all all have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed evening. Free game.